just finished your first live show. What does the live element add for you as a performer?
It really just kind of puts us over the edge of, reality. We're performing in front of millions of people, at the live show. And so it's not just the audience. We have to think about millions of people seeing it. And so I think it makes us realize where we are as artists.
Is there a piece of advice that you've been given that you're carrying with you throughout the whole competition that you think might be good for another up-and-coming artist?
Definitely. Adam and other people have always told me to sing with passion, sing with my heart, and I think that's how you make it as an artist. People want to feel every word you're saying, and I think it's helped me a lot.
Now, your song tonight was pretty emotional.
Yeah.
What did it mean to you to be able to stand up on that stage, perform such a personal song, really, and dedicate it to your mom?
It was a great feeling because she dedicated her life to me until the day that she passed. And to be able to talk about my story and such as that song does, it was really, I felt blessed to have that opportunity.
Is there anything that you would love to sing going forward, assuming you make it into the semifinals?
Yeah, one of my mom's and mine favorite songs that I sang was Unchained Melody.
Nice.
And so if I did move on, I'd love to sing that song.
Awesome. Let's think positively. Let's say you get into the semifinal round. Is there any song that you just are dying to sing for America live?
There's a few songs, but I feel like I'll really just check with Adam, before I say this is a song I want to do, because he knows and he's done it and been there and he's still on top. So I really feel like, even if there's a song that I specifically want to sing, I'll definitely take his advice, and if he has something that he wants me to sing, I'll totally go with that.
Awesome. Now, obviously, because he is still performing, he kind of has, I feel like, maybe a little leg up in this competition, just having him as a mentor. So can you talk about some advice that he's given you that you think is maybe universal for artists?
Yeah, I'm brand new to this. I've only been doing it for 4.5 years. So he really, he's really just pushing me to have more confidence and just let go on stage. And I think that's great because, he does that every day when he's traveling around the world to perform. So, having him tell me, let loose, I let loose a little bit more.
Okay. What does that live element add for you as a performer?
Live is pretty cool, but whenever I perform, I'm always performing live in front of thousands of people, sometimes opening up for really cool people. So it's cool, but I love live. I love feeding off the crowd.
Awesome. And is there anybody on your team that you think is your #1 competition?
You know what? I think everybody on my team is incredible, but Javier really put his foot down and really showed America who he was. So he's stiff competition.
Okay, Devon, song choice is so important. If you make it through to the semifinal round, is there a particular song you would love to sing for America?
I don't have a particular song, but I love anything by James Morrison, so we'll see what happens.
Nice. All right. Now, what does the live element of the show add for you?
The live element of the show is great because I get to interact with my fans live, and they get to see and feel how I'm feeling in the moment, and it really just allows me to connect better with the audience, and I really hope I did that tonight.
I think so. I think all the tweeting with your fans definitely adds to that as well.
Yeah, the worldwide trending thing wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, is there somebody on your team that you think is your #1 competition?
My #1 competition on my team, we saw Javier. There are no words for his performance. I think that he's the one to beat.
You guys have different styles.
It's I've never thought of this before, but I'm starting to feel like Casey is more my direct competition because we sing closer to the same style, and she's one to look out for.
So what tricks are you going to be pulling out if you make it to the semifinal round?
If I make it to the semifinal round, you're just going to see a whole new me. Everything's going to be raised up another level, and I'm just going to go out there and bring it even more than I did tonight.
I feel like you're everyone's front runner right now. I've been asking everybody who their competition is. They're all saying you. Does that give you an added level of pressure, or do you not even think about it?
I try not to think about it because, as you can see from the show tonight, anything can happen. And I just, I know that I got to go out, every week, that I'm allowed to go out, and every week that I make it through, I just have to go out and perform my absolute best, and I have to give the performance of my life, because if somebody else does and I don't, front runner stuff doesn't mean anything anymore. I mean, if you asked last week after Dia's performance, I was no longer the front runner. You know, so I don't know what they're saying this week. It doesn't matter to me, because what matters is focusing on one song at a time and 1 week at a time, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Is there anybody that you're kind of keeping your eye on that you see as like direct competition, maybe similar to you in style? Or?
I think there's. I mean, everybody in this competition that's left, I think, can win it. I mean, I think they've proven that they're awesome, that they deserve to be here. And everyone is competition. Everyone is still in this, and you know, just it's going to be a matter of just trying to. I just want to be there in the end. That's all I want to do.
And when you first came out on The Voice with the first audition, right away people were searching for you on iTunes. What were your expectations coming into the show? Did you kind of assume if I put myself out there, they're going to flock to me immediately? What were you looking for out of this experience?
Being in the business, I had a previous record deal. I've had a lot of ups and downs in my career, and I've learned to not expect anything, because if you do, that's the last thing that's going to happen. So I went into this saying, you know what, this might be a great opportunity. I might go audition, they might not like me, and I might go home, and it was something that I should try. I had been trying to get record deals, a new record deal for the last 5 years, and nobody wanted to talk to me. Nobody wanted to give me a chance. So I just kind of got used to, having doors kind of shut in my face. This show comes along, they liked my audition, they wanted me to come out to LA, and it was, and here we are. It's very glad to have taken the chance that I almost didn't take, but in the last minute we ended up, I ended up doing it, and just glad to be talking to you.
Absolutely.
Right now.